If your low back feels stiff, tight, or like you can't get up as straight as you used to, this gentle 6-minute thoracic mobility routine is for you. As a physical therapist, one of the first places I look when someone has persistent neck or low back stiffness is the thoracic spine or mid upper back. When it becomes stiff, other areas like your neck and low back often have to work a little harder to make up for the lack of movement. In the next 6 minutes, I'll guide you through simple mobility exercises to help your thoracic spine move better, reduce stiffness, and help your entire body move more comfortably. Remember, we're not trying to force bigger ranges of motion. The goal is simply to move well, move often, and help your body feel less guarded. Now, here's where this matters more than people realize. Your spine works as a chain, not a set of separate parts. The thoracic spine is built for extension and rotation. It's designed to twist and move through your rib cage. The lumbar spine is built more for stability, not big rotational movement. So when the thoracic spine gets stiff and stops contributing its share of motion, the lumbar spine, low back, often ends up picking up the slack, rotating and moving more than it was really designed to. Over time, this extra demand on the low back is a big piece of why chronic stiffness and tightness show up down in that low back area. This is a well-established concept in physical therapy called regional interdependence. One region's mobility problem becomes another region's workload problem. So today we're going to go after the thoracic spine directly. Let's get started. The first movement is the open closed book. So you're going to lie on your right side to start. Bring your left knee bent up and pushed into the ground. That right knee is going to stay on the ground the whole time. You're going to put your hands out in front of you, and then you're going to open that top arm and twist away. The goal is to get your shoulder to twist away from your hips gently while keeping that top knee on the ground so that it doesn't go through your low back. It goes through your mid back, your thoracic spine. You're going to open and close open, hold a couple seconds at the end range of motion, and then close it down. What should happen is you should eke out a little bit more range of motion each time. It should feel comfortable. It should feel really good. And then you're going to go ahead and switch and do it all on the other side. Lie on your other side, bring that top knee up and keep it on the floor. If it's too much to keep it on the floor, you can put a yoga block under your knee and put it on the yoga block. And then you're going to open and close through your other side, twisting that shoulder away from your hips, which gets that thoracic extension and rotation. Do a few on each side and see how you feel from right to left as we go through all of these exercises. The next one is the half kneel rotation. So in that half kneel position, one knee on the ground, one foot planted in front of you. You can bring your arms out to the side, or you can cross them across your chest. You're going to twist towards your front leg, hold it for a few seconds, and then come back to center. You're going to twist towards your front leg, hold it for a few seconds, and then come back to center. You're going to do a few more on that first side, and then we're going to go ahead and switch and put your other foot up, planted out in front of you. And you're going to twist towards the front leg on your other side. Hold it for a few seconds, return to center. Your goal with this one, same as the last one, is to eke out a little bit more range of motion each time you twist. It should feel good. It shouldn't feel like you're forcing any kind of range of motion. It should feel like the more you do, the more muscle starts to loosen up, and the better it feels, the more you can go. This one, because you're in an upright position, you're loading your body more like actually how you would move in everyday life versus the first one laying on the ground. Quick note, if you're finding this helpful, do me a favor and tap that like button. The third exercise is the quadruped thread the needle. So you're going to start on your hands and knees. You're going to reach one arm underneath your body, threading it through the space between your arm and your knee, letting your upper back rotate and your shoulder come towards the floor. Then you're going to reverse it, reaching that same arm up towards the ceiling, opening back up. Hold it for a few seconds, and then you're going to go back down, thread the needle underneath your hand and your knee, hold it for a few seconds, and then come back up. You're gonna do a couple more on this side before we switch to the next side. This is one of my favorites because you can really feel a difference between where your thoracic spine is moving and where your lumbar spine wants to take over the work. You want to try to keep your hips as still as you can. Go ahead and switch to the other side and then do the same thing on the other side where you reach your arm under and through where your hand and knee are, and then bring that arm up and away. As you're doing this other side, take note, do you feel a difference between your right and your left side for this one that we're doing right now? Does one side move much more than the other side? Does it feel pretty equal? Just take note of how your body is moving as you go through these exercises. The last one is another one lying down, but it goes through a bigger range of motion. It's called the shoulder sweep. So you're going to be in that same position on your side, one knee bent up, but instead of opening and closing, that top arm, you're going to sweep it all the way around in as big of a circle as you can. Again, trying to get your shoulder and your hip to pull away as that arm does a big circle. And this is a bigger and more dynamic movement than any of the preceding ones that we've done. You want to make sure that you don't have any pain through any of the range of motion. With this one, you're also going to feel a little bit more of a stretch in the front of your shoulder, opening that front shoulder up. Go ahead and switch to the other side and do that same thing. That top knee is going to be bent up and stays on the floor the whole time. That top arm is going to do a big sweep of the shoulder, like a big circle around as big as you can go. Some people that have maybe some shoulder issues, if there's a point in the circle where your shoulder doesn't love it, just shorten that range of motion of the circle a little bit. You don't want any pain through any of this range of motion. And you're going to do a few reps on this side. And again, compare right compared to left. Does it feel the same? Does one side feel super stiff versus the other side? And that's where we're going to have some asymmetries in our body. We're not looking for a perfect symmetrical body, but we're looking for fairly close. We want our ranges to be fairly close from right to left. Here's what I want you to walk away with. Stiffness in your mid upper back isn't something that you are stuck with, and it's not just getting older. It's an area of your spine that's built to move. And when you give it consistent, gentle rotation like this, you take the pressure off other areas that are working overtime to cover for it, mainly your low back. And if you've been told to just stretch your low back, but you've been doing that forever with no real change, that's not a you problem. That's a stretching problem. I actually broke down exactly why in my video on fixing tight hips without just stretching. Same principle applies here. Go watch that one next.